Hey, it's okay. Well, usually it counts me in. Hey guys, it's Todd Ault here. I'm at the Indianapolis 500. Obviously, the audio is going to be a little weird. Was last time. This is Risk On. It is episode 223. It is May 20th, 2022. Special guests today are Jason Bartholomew, my partner in crime here. Crypto Joe, you can see on the screen on the right, we're in the Bitcoin racing team powered by BitNow. And then, of course, Randy. Randy, what's it like being your first time ever in qualifying?
It could have been better. Obviously, you know this. It got a little windy today. There hasn't been the full running we'd like to see. Some drivers got out. We saw 231 mile an hour speeds today out of Rossi and Sato and Pato Award. Yeah, it looks like some drivers might go out a little bit later, but it's a little bit disappointing at this point. The winds really took the wind out of our sails, so to speak. So,
I saw a trap speed for Connor Daly of 243 in turn 3, and Ed Carpenter in turn 1 of 236. So,
yeah, Connor has the high, I think, today, and that trap speed there. I mean, he ripped it.
Hey guys, it's Fast Friday. We're at the Indianapolis 500. And I was on NBC today. I don't know what kind of stupid picture we're going to put up of me, but Brett, let's just roll the stupid picture and get it over with. Okay, there I am, looking like a blueberry. This is one of our new colors for the management shirts. And as my wife said, I look like a snozberry, a big snozberry you could pop, right? I mean, what do you think of that picture there, Randy?
Dude, you're a star.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, Jason, it was a terrible day earlier today. The market rallied back. What happened? Before we go to a market update, I just want a little commentary from you.
I mean, honestly, the market rolled over like we thought it would on a Friday. Not much interest there in holding through the weekend. Not much interest for anybody to hold overnight on any of these plays, Todd. I mean, actually, the market kind of rallied into the closing bell. It was almost green, Todd. Dow Jones only finished down 15, S&P down 2, NASDAQ down 57. A lot of the big box. Go ahead.
Jay Money, we've been having great days. I don't know what's going on in the universe here, but our portfolio, our lending portfolio continues to perform well.
Well, here's the thing. Because of those massive sell-off days, your calculated hedges actually made the difference. So when you were hedging against our long positions, there was significant downside to the market, which enabled you to show nice profits, I believe.
Yep. Haley Lennon was on the podcast last night. We broadcasted her. She's a crypto attorney and an expert and a Forbes contributor for blockchain. You guys got to check that out on social media and on my podcast. Let's check out a clip of Haley Lennon last night.
In your mind, what can Bitcoin be used for that allows you to sort of expand its usage? Or do you see it as just a store of value and not really usable in any other borrowing platforms, lending platforms?
In my perspective, there shouldn't be a reason why crypto can't be collateral for a car loan or a mortgage or even just lending out. And that's what's been interesting over the last few months, is seeing all these different cryptocurrency companies really running head to head with the SEC. I mean, Coinbase reported that the SEC said if you launch a crypto lending product, we'll sue you. They just settled with BlockFi about a crypto lending type yield product. So part of the potential for cryptocurrencies use in the US currently is being stifled by regulation.
Hey, Jay Money, as we get a market update, let's roll this market update real quick. You gotta ask yourself, what's up with Tesla? Down another $50 today, or 6.9%. The stock's trading for $660, Jay.
He's getting me too, Todd. I mean, they're trying to cancel him via proxy through the Tesla stock, just my opinion. I mean, you're seeing probably a lot of large players on a certain side of the political spectrum come out after he announced that, he's really never voted Republican. Now his intentions are to vote Republican because in his eyes, the polarization of the political spectrum has moved really dramatically to the left. So I see what's going on here, and it's not, you know what, it's not going to phase Elon. So we'll see what happens with Twitter. You know, you're seeing tech stocks get pounded, big box retail earnings coming in so bad. Target had 25% drawdown in one day. So it's market, it's all market driven, and in addition to the left wing crazies, in my opinion, you know, attacking Elon.
That's crazy. I'm watching Ed on track here in the Ultimate car, the number 33 car. Ed's on track as we currently speak, and nothing makes me prouder to see the Ultimate brand out there, the Bitcoin racing team brand powered by BitNile, and the BitNile team. You got Renus VK, Ed Carpenter, and Connor Daly in the BitNile car. We have 3 cars at the Indy 500 this year, and I wonder, Jay, if you could talk about the disparity between just a little bit of our business and the market, because today I'm seeing like names just getting obliterated, right? They continue to sell off names. Riot down to I saw it in the 6s, middle 6s today. Is there talk that Riot needs to raise capital, or what's going on there?
Well, yeah, as you know, Riot has a $500 million ATM active. I mean, they've been duplicating and replicating their business model for some time now. I mean, nobody was bitching and moaning when Riot was at like 60 or 70 cents alongside Amara. And then it ran all the way to $70, $75 per share. I didn't hear anybody crying when they were raising capital, deploying massive amounts of miners at their Limestone facility in Texas. So, I mean, now you're seeing Riot Blockchain under 1 billion market cap. And in my opinion, based on what's going on, I think Riot it's an opportunity for value there to position.
Logan James, if you're in town here, I'd love for you to be my guest tomorrow in the suite. Logan, hit up Randy at Alt Alliance and let him know you're here. Randy at Alt Alliance. Logan, if you're in town. Obviously, special thanks to everybody who did that Earnity thing the other day. Joe, I wondered when the Earnity VK car ran out. Do we have a picture of Joe, by the way, on the car?
Yeah, do we?
Can we show a picture of Joe and his face on the car? So you guys, Crypto Joe is on the nose cone this year for the BitNile car, and we wanted to put him there as a special thanks for Crypto. He's been with me. He's the longest serving employee as part of Alt & Company and BitNile. Joe,
yeah.
How long have you been? Joe, how long have you been with me, man?
Say that again?
Joe, how long have you been with me?
It'll be 15 years, I think, in October.
There you go. So someone's liked me for 15 years other than my wife, which is astonishing. Joe, I wonder if you could talk.
Amazing.
Joe, I wonder if you could talk about the current market a little bit in Bitcoin and what your thoughts are being here in Indiana.
Yeah, the current market in Bitcoin is, you know, strong. You know, your risk on conference, what we learned from it was that, you know, everybody's bullish on Bitcoin, except it seems the markets itself. All the big people who know what Bitcoin is, it's a way for you to hedge against the dollar collapsing, right? I mean, people don't think it can happen, but we had a great speaker, you know, Greg Foss, and he's actually calls it insurance, right? And I think that's a great way to look at it. Indiana's great. You know, I'm on a whirlwind trip to find more and more power as we expand our operations. So after this race, I'll be leaving to go see that power and then see other power and then see our facility again up in Michigan. And then I'm back here again. So in my world, everything seems to be going great. We just keep growing.
Those of you who have tuned in about for Nile, we should be reporting our earnings, our 10Q for the first quarter this Monday after the close. Stay tuned for that press release, and we'll let everybody know. But we expect to report on Monday. BitNile is on track, I think, right now. Sorry, it's very distracting here because the race is exciting, obviously, as people qualify for the race, etc. But Jay Money, I want to get back to the market in general. Obviously, I just reported that Nile should be reporting on Monday. Jay, did you see that thing about Elon Musk and the flight attendant, and then Elon coming out and saying this is part of the normal rhetoric? I mean, do you think people are kind of tired of this whole cancel culture where all of a sudden now we're going to attack Elon? I mean, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. He's denying it. But Jay, I know that you have your own views on this kind of attitude. What are your thoughts? What's going on with Elon right now?
Yeah, it just feels like a hit piece, well-timed hit piece, coordinated effort to attack Elon because he's supporting free speech. You see Project Veritas, James O'Keefe, calling out a lot of the executives at Twitter. You know, one of the executives at Twitter literally made fun of Elon Musk and Asperger's that he may or may not have. We don't know for sure. But he you know, beating Elon Musk down is just going to make him stronger. The world's richest man, you know, give or take. It goes back and forth, but whatever. Call him the world's richest man. He's got a huge following. You know, Tesla is like the meme stock. I mean, it's from back in the day. And all the people on Reddit, all the people on Twitter, they're not going to stop supporting him. And, you know, it's just one of those things that I think is going to make him stronger. It's like he's just Teflon. I mean, so I'm not really worried about that. And Todd, we had a speaker at the conference that you brought in. She was recently on RiskOn. She is anti-cancel culture. She is like a beast, Nicole Arbor.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I stand with her, man. I'm sick of this cancel culture. I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, I kind of thought Elon's comments were, oh, here they go again, their typical game plan. And by the way, even if it's true, and the flight attendant, I'm not going to say that she wasn't offended. Even if it's true, and maybe he said something inappropriate, I don't know. I have no commentary on whether he did or he didn't. It just seems like a hit piece. Look at this. We're on TV. You see that?
Connor on track. Look at that.
We're on TV. Midnight, Bernadine, ToddAult.com. Alzamed, we're on TV. Man.
Sick.
Dude, this year we have the in-car camera for NBC, and I can't tell you how well the publicity is. Obviously, hopefully the market changes and that helps Niall out a little bit. But from a business perspective, it's been great for business. Joe, opening up a lot of opportunity for you to meet people here at Indy.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know that I could be more happy. One of the things that we want to report is that we have full approval for the St. Petersburg project. And so we're going forward with that. Check it out on my Twitter. You guys can see my Twitter and my social media, Todd Ault at Instagram and Todd Ault3 at Twitter. Definitely check that out, as we're pretty excited about that launching. But Jay Money, I want to bring your attention back to retail. They continue to destroy Costco.
Yeah.
Continue to bring down the other retailers. And Jay, I keep harping on this theme that one day we're going to wake up and realize that higher rates are going to put the deficit out of control.
Yeah.
And so is it still your assessment that the dollar is just the best fiat you can get?
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, so you know what, Todd? Here's what's happening, and you see it every day now. Even Costco is not immune to this drawdown, and the problem is you're seeing a lot of households, lower income, blue collar, middle class. They just simply don't have as much disposable income right now to deploy. Gas prices, 12 straight days, all-time high. JP Morgan says the national average for gas in June will be over $6. Like, this is crazy. Food costs soaring, shortages, supply chain, baby formula. Dude, the American people are getting hit at every angle. And then our government's sitting there and they're deploying capital in other countries. I don't really want to get into it, but you know what's going on. It's simply just a supply and demand thing. And the liquidity that the families have has been reduced to rubble. And now you're seeing the retail big boxes suffer because all the families' monies are going to gas, energy, and then, you know, food costs. $100 in groceries get you like 2 tiny plastic bags of food nowadays. So it's just a struggle, man.
Hey, for full disclosure, we are long Mullen. And I want to make sure I make it clear to everyone that we were long Mullen when it was a private company. We invested it before it did the reverse and went public. And why is there a caution out? I don't know. Did something happen?
Oh,
Wind?
Everybody.
It's a wind caution.
Wind, gusts.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh yeah. Something on the track. I see that. Hey, I just want to say that Mullen is continuing to hold up well here, despite the fact you have a pretty ugly tape, as they raised obviously a lot of money. Look at that. That's
Oh,
incredible.
what a great picture.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God. You
This
see
is
that,
Rico.
Joe? Oh my God. That's incredible footage. Just incredible. Oh my God. Just amazing. Really, just, dude, John, you outdid yourself. Hey guys, those of you who are coming to the Indy 500 next week, we look forward to seeing you. Check out the new podcast. Randy, I wonder if you could give any commentary on the race, what you're thinking about so far. You know, you're obviously an expert. You've been at this a long time. What are you thinking that's going to happen in the next couple of days?
Well, you know, I don't want to read too much into the practice times the last couple of days, but Sato's a threat now. And he's on Delcoin Racing, and they're not that good of a team, but he seems like he's a bit of a threat. But, you know, they don't have a great pit crew. That could always hurt him. Pato Award looks really strong. And, of course, our guys, you know, I don't think they've showed their hand yet because of the win today. I don't think they're just being careful. Tomorrow we're really going to know something about who's going to be the front runners. I mean, you can take a grain of salt with today, with what happened. I mean, I don't really going to read too much into today. It was a kind of messy day. But, yeah, I'm looking at like our guys, Pato Award, Sato, Rossi's a threat. I mean, those are all the guys you're looking at, you know, that are going to be running up front here.
Hey, Todd,
Yeah.
we might have a special guest here. We're trying to make.
I'm actually going to move for.
Yeah, we're actually getting her over here now.
Special surprise.
Oh,
Todd,
my
can you-
God. Look who it is. Hey, it's Beth Bowles. Guys, everybody meet Beth Bowles, Connor Daly's mom. And Beth is a sort of you're effectively a wave runner racer yourself, aren't you? Aren't you a jet skier?
We all have a need for speed in this family, Todd.
Look at that. That's great.
Hey guys,
Hey,
everybody
Todd.
meet.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Todd. Okay.
Yeah, it's delayed.
Hey, Todd, be fast or be last.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Guys, everyone, this is Beth Bowles. Obviously, Beth is Connor's mom. Beth, what do you think of Connor? He's been out on track for the last couple of minutes. The car looks great.
Car looks good. The wind is scary. I would just
Yeah, the wind-
stop for a while. I agree with everything he said, though. I mean, these times and temperatures, they're not going to hold for qualifying. We have qualifying Saturday and it's 60 degrees. All this goes out the window. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, there's certainly any tow times today, but Connor's 2:43 and the trap was pretty crazy, but he did
I think it's
say,
incredible. I think it's incredible to see. And I don't know if you guys can see in the background what Beth and the team, John's team, have done to really promote the brands of BitNile, Alzaman, Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin racing team. Ed Carpenter's been a great partner so far. Beth has made a lot of this possible at the Indy 500, as Beth is kind of a legend here, has a lot of sweets and made things possible for our guests as we invest in the brand. We love Beth. Beth, I appreciate you being
Custom shirts, custom tabletops.
nice,
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
me. Like, just,
the best of the best.
The
It's a
attention to
Super
detail.
Bowl of racing.
yeah, it's just relentless.
Exactly. I do want to get back. Beth, stay with us for a second. I do want to
Okay.
get back. I want to get back to Mullen. J Money. Mullen has raised a lot of capital, and the stock seems pretty resilient here. What
Yeah,
are your thoughts of the way Mullen's holding in there? I know it's $1, but in a really bad tape, Mullen seems to be okay. Now, for full disclosure, we own a lot of Mullen. Nile, through its subsidiary, owns a very large position in Mullen that we were able to get as a smaller, when it was a private company. J Money, I just wondered if you had any commentary on Mullen, and especially where it seems like this battery, this solid state battery stuff seems to be, the testing seems to be validated. Now, I can't comment, and I'm not suggesting you buy it. I'm not suggesting you sell it, but it does seem to think that guy we interviewed said that this seems to be legit. What do you think about this solid states thing? I don't really kind of understand why that's such a big deal. Maybe, Jay, you can kind of walk us through a little bit. What's the big deal about solid state?
Well, all right, Todd. So first of all, obviously, I am not an engineer. I did have the interview, like you, with the gentleman who did the testing. I have noticed that this technology, it could be similar to that of like quantum state, solid state battery. And what the features and benefits of that could provide to the marketplace would be instrumental in raising the total range of vehicles from, industry standard of 3 to 350 miles per charge. With this technology, it could improve the range to 500 or 600 miles per charge. If that's the case, and again, let me preface that I'm not an engineer. I did not study any of this technology, but if that's the case, that would be monumental in what happens in the fabric of our society from converting from internal combustion engines to the electrification of the grid. So Todd, I'm with you, man. There could be tremendous upside here. I'm not recommending Mullen. Obviously, you've disclosed our position and the timeliness of our position, but that could be a big, big deal.
Hey guys, so I do want to cover a couple things about Randy. Randy came back from the conference not feeling great. If you have a communication with Randy, go email Randy at Ault Alliance. He's gathering all the communications for the books we're giving out, for tickets we're giving out. Be patient, guys, because obviously thousands of people are involved in what we're doing, and we need to make sure that Randy can decipher who's actually part of the timeline and stuff like this. Just give us a few days. Randy's busy at Indy this weekend as he's working with some of our sponsors, some of our guests. He's helping some of our core people we're bringing in. Keep in mind, Nile has divisions in England, Israel. We have a relationship with Ernie. We own 19.9% of it. We own Turn On Green. We are in the lending business. So we have a large conglomerate of people that we're entertaining and obviously soliciting and trying to advance our business. And Randy's part of making sure they're taken care of. Unfortunately, Christy got sick too, our producer. So she's not been able to make it here. But a lot of people are here. John Stewart's here. Tori's here. Special thanks to everybody who's attended the conference last week. What a blowout that conference was. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The response has been kind of sick. Obviously, like you, I'm bummed that the price of Nile isn't where I would like it to be, but obviously don't have a lot of commentary on that. But I am thrilled with the team. I'm thrilled with the group of people we have. We continue. Jay, I know that you can't really comment, but you continue to make progress on Bitcoin miners. Can you give everyone a tidbit about how you're feeling about installations and stuff? What's going on there?
Hey, listen, Todd, man, the tea leaves are saying around the industry that people are having trouble getting miners delivered to their facilities. Now, I can't speak on behalf of that. That's, it's all rumors and speculation. But I will tell you this. We have a great relationship with Bitmain. We're taking deliveries of miners. We provide full transparency on a monthly basis. You make yourself available. I mean, hell, you're available more than any executive chairman in the industry that I know of. So,
right.
We're building our operation. Crypto Joe's doing what he has to do. We're traveling around the country, looking to diversify our power grid. Everything is just going smoothly, in my opinion. And we'll provide another update coming June 1st.
Yeah, obviously, guys, I'm excited about reporting earnings on Monday after the close. And what I'm most excited about is Turn On Green and the progress we're making there. We'll be giving everyone an update on what's going to be happening with the spinoff and the dividend and the things we're working on with Turn On Green. We got a lot going on. Skyla, you're headed to EDC this weekend, I heard.
Yes, I am. I'm very excited. It's very windy here, too, so it's all over.
Skyla, the real question will be will you have any clothes on for EDC?
Just enough.
Yeah. So Skyla, we're not going to be posting any of your pictures at EDC because the last time when you got ready and came through the house to go to EDC, I had to obviously go in the other room. Skyla, what's the purpose of going to EDC basically naked?
Well, it's very hot. It's very hot for one, and you're sweating your ass off. So if you wear a lot of clothes, like you're very much gonna regret it. Yeah, right. It's very hot.
Well, my hat's off to Roland. My hat's off to Roland because if my wife were to wear almost nothing to EDC, she wouldn't be my wife. But anyways.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it.
I bet he does.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he does. Skyla, it better be a good joke today. What do you got?
I do. So why do race car drivers tend to have bad relationships?
Why is that?
Because they always try and finish first.
Oh, a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
Bravo, Skyla.
Bravo, Skyla. Hey, Beth, I wonder, Beth, if you wouldn't mind talking about the relationship between myself and Connor and you, and kind of your feelings on how this whole thing happened. Obviously, Connor led 40 laps of the Indy 500 last year, and Connor's dad and his stepdad, obviously it's in their DNA racing. I wonder if you could just give your commentary on what's taken place in the last 6 months.
So, Todd, you want me to tell you what I call you? The Christmas miracle?
There you go.
That would be the Christmas miracle. As of my son's 30th birthday, he was unemployed. And then within 72 hours, he has Todd Ault in his life, which I think is called the Christmas miracle. So, I mean, it's a tough business as you're learning. But for a mom, people say, are you afraid? And I'm afraid of unemployment. So my fears are relieved on this situation. And I obviously, Todd, it's interesting to see the guys on the team and the relationships within the team. When you've come along with all your people, the fans that come to the track they're your people and the Bit Now people, it makes the team feel like they need to work harder. It makes them feel like somebody loves and supports them. It's amazing what you brought to the table and all the people that you have that come to the races. So for me as a mom, I love to wear your colors and promote you because you have given us, a great opportunity. And I hope it gives back to your community as well.
Hey, so Beth, let me say this to you, okay? You happen to be married to someone very important in Indy. And you're important in Indy, and he's an important figure in Indy, and your son's an important figure. But the reason we're here, Beth, is for people like yourself, because we want our brands to be associated with the people in the Midwest. We love Indiana. We love the people that follow Indy racing. And as we roll out consumer products, as you see things like Auto Geek and Somax and all the things that are part of Ed Carpenter Racing, it was a natural fit for us. And I think that our audience just doesn't quite understand yet how big of a brand we're building around Eternity. By the way, 100 people signed up in the first 30 minutes for free Bitcoin when the new Bitcoin car rolled out with Venus VK. You guys go to my Twitter, and I think there's some on other accounts, there's a free code there. And if you open an Eternity account, I believe you get some free Bitcoin. I don't know how much you get here. Those of you who are waiting for some of your free Bitcoin, Randy's got you covered. I know we've had so many accounts open at Eternity. We're so grateful. We love being part of Indy Racing. Christy, what have I not covered? Because we're going to wrap it up early. We got Beth Bowles on here. Okay, guys. Jay Money, any last parting words?
Listen, man, I'm very thankful of this opportunity. And you know what? Let's go 20. Let's go 21. Let's go 33. Let's run those babies up on top.
Let's go.
Let's do some good business.
You're in the Super Bowl of racing, 350,000 people here, largest sporting event in the world, and you're involved in a big way. So everybody needs to know about the Midwest because we're worldwide, right?
1, 2, 3.
Indianapolis, 500, Super Bowl racing.
I want to say one last thing about Ultimate. Guys, I realize that I'm the largest shareholder and I'm biased. The drug, AL001, went into people, human beings, and passed with flying colors in phase 1. It's in phase 2 now, and as you saw, pre-IND was filed for 3 more indications for that drug. I can't stress enough how much progress is being made for AL001 and what's happening with Alzheimer's. Check out the 33K Ed Carpenter. Last week, we had caregivers in the Indiana area that were in the suite that Beth provided. And we're committed to solving Alzheimer's. We're committed to investing in this space. I could not be happier with the companies. I realize people want to focus on price, but I want to focus on people, product, and the outcome. And the outcome I couldn't be happier with. Congratulations to Alzheimer's for everything they've done. Guys, everybody, thank you to Indy. Thank you to Beth Bowles for being here. Jay Money, Randy, Crypto Joe, John Stewart, Christy, I hope you get better. Willie, I hope you get better. Skyla, have fun at EDC. Everybody, this is Risk On. Risk On, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. We'll back. And after the close, we'll have 9 earnings. We'll see you Monday, guys. Take care, everybody. Be well.